hi. As you know, oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry, this is like maybe 10th time that I'm making this video, so it's like really infuriating at this moment, because like every time I'm saying, oh my god, this is going perfect, and just something just comes up and fucks the whole video up, and I could just like edit it and stuff, because I don't know how to fucking do that, and it's just so friggin' infuriating. Anyways, you know, like 90% of the people, maybe more than that, maybe a bit less, but you know, or just, you know, just say a random number. We have like the humanity now in this now day and age, have like a very short attention span, as we all know. I mean, like forks on in the kitchen, right? We have like really fucked up attention spans, and most people just go like on the internet, especially. I see it on YouTube a lot because that's the only social media platform that I use. I see a bunch of YouTubers go like, I started to use a dumb phone. See how using a dumb phone reduced my screen time to like 2 hours a day. And the reason that it's like, it's like 2 hours a day, because they divide their screen time with like 5 different stuff. Like you need books, like you read books, you know, they just get a real book. And then you play games, they play it on the Nintendo Switch or something like that. They watch stuff, they watch it on their laptop. And you know, for photos, just, you know, buy a little photo machine. As for music, they just go and buy like the MP3 players. Oh my god, I had one. I loved my MP3 player so much. My sister bought it. Well, she didn't exactly bought it. It was hers, and then she bought herself a phone, and then she gave that to me. And I love that thing so very much. It was so beautiful. I don't know where it is though now, because like my mom kind of has her like clean attacks, and then she just throws half of everything that we have. But maybe half is too much, but like 10% of everything that we have each time to trash, because like she's like, oh my god, we have so much stuff. Why do we have so much stuff? And stuff like that. And yeah, because of that, of course. Oh, what was I gonna say? I hate how, you know, how I keep proving myself. Oh my god. And I don't even have like Instagram or TikTok or anything, but like even that, like I had one like 2 years ago, and I am still having like drawbacks and stuff. I still kind of need to, you know, stay on my bed and do nothing and just like, scroll. I get the urge to do nothing and look at my phone at times, and I hate this, because I think like I believe that humans were created to create, so I'm like trying to do stuff. I do cross stitch. I think I'm very good at it, and I do paintings. I try to write. I am doing this video thingies, you know, YouTube thingy and everything. So you know, I'm trying to get better. But like even I, as someone who didn't use TikTok, I never had a TikTok account, but like Instagram for like 2 years. Even I am having problems. So think of someone who's using it for like every day for like 2 to 3 hours, and I'm being like generous here. It's probably like 6 to 9 hours, probably 9 to 10 maybe. I don't know, but like what am I gonna say? Yes, but the thing is, even though yes, it sucks and everything, you still need a smartphone. It is literally impossible to live without one, because you need your smartphone like literally everything. Like you want to do anything that's related to government, you're gonna need your smartphone. You want to get the appointment, you need a smartphone. You're gonna call a plumber, an electrician, you need a smartphone. You're gonna apply to jobs, you need smartphone. You're gonna apply to universities, you need smartphone. What else? Let's think. People are gonna reach you. No, not that. You can still do it with like, you know, normal calls and anything, but who does that anymore? Everyone's just, you know, like texting each other and everything, and it's hard to like text on a, you know, dumb phone. What else? I don't know. You need social media at one point. Like I'm gonna come to that, but you know, like there's like a lot of stuff that you just can't do. Oh, you need banks and everything. That is 8. Let's make it 10. Like everything that requires like some kind of banking stuff, like PayPal and like just the fast thingy and everything, it all needs that. You do your, oh my god, you find your friends online. I guess it was like 7 Like, yes, 7, that. Okay, you find your friends online, you find your girlfriend and boyfriend online. You literally do everything online. I think it's probably 10 at this point, because I really don't want it to like stay at 9. I don't like 9 as a concept. I feel like it just feels like so close to, yes, it's just like, yes, just like that. But it's not, it's just on the verge of being good. So I don't really like 9 as a number a lot. And there was this time where someone like said to me, this guy, so they're like, do you have OCD or anything? I was like, no, you idiot, I don't have OCD. You're just spending so much time on Instagram. Like, everyone is like freaking Freud at this point. Like, why are you so obsessed with like everyone? Like, not everyone is neurodivergent. Not neurodivergent, okay? We're not all neurodivergents. You don't have ADHD. Half of you guys don't have ADHD. You just have short attention spans because of social media and, the short form contents that you consume. Because, like, you didn't have it, like, years ago. There are people who's been, like, suffering from ADHD and OCD and, other things that people are saying. Oh, my God. I remember people being like, oh, my God, such autistic traits. Like, dude, there are people who's like had problems because of that for years, and what you're doing is just like making it okay, like making it normal. It's not normal. Those people like had real problems with it. They suffered from it so much, and now you're making being divergent into a personality trait. Like, what the fuck is up with that? And this is one of the things that the like social media desensitize you against. Like, everything is a joke at this point. Everything is a freaking joke. Everything is a trend. It's just so disgusting. But and it's very soul sucking. Like, we were. Where are our souls? Please, for the love of God, where is our souls? Where is the soul in everything? We're just a bunch of corpses. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you need you need a smartphone for literally everything. And if you're not someone who is like rich or very popular, or like a celebrity or like a top class celebrity, you need that. Like, if you're someone who is like not that in demand, then you need a smartphone, because you gotta apply to jobs. Everything is on LinkedIn. You gotta apply to university, because like I said, I don't know if I said that. This is the like 50th time that I'm making this video, so I might as well say it, but I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes like the computers and the tablets are like, they're really expensive and not everyone can afford it. And the one advanced technology that everyone can afford is smartphones, because like you're for a very reasonable one, you can find something that works. It doesn't have to be great. You don't need to get the like latest iPhone or latest Samsung or anything, but like you can find something that works for a reasonable price, and this will still help you with your applications and everything. And sometimes like the local libraries and stuff, they don't have very up-to-date computers, and you need some form of advanced technology to send your applications and stuff, read your news and stuff and everything, because no one does read news anymore. No one watches TV anymore, because everything in TV is already on like Netflix and everything. So it is literally impossible not to buy one, not to have one, because like unless you're like Nolan or something, because like Nolan, like everyone knows at this point, I guess everyone and their mothers know that Christopher Nolan has still, a dumb phone, like an old Nokia or something like that. And of course he's gonna have that. Guy has assistants. Like, people are dying to reach him. People are dying to be in the, to meet him, to reach him, be in his presence. People would die. There are people who would die to be in his presence, to breathe the same air that he is breathing. Well, technically, we're all breathing the same air, There's no difference between the air that I breathe and, I don't know, Angelina Jolie breathes. It's the same breathes. It's the same thing. It's just a circulation. Anyway, who gives a fuck? Unless you're like someone like Christopher Nolan, people, unless you're someone that people are trying to reach out, you need a smartphone. Okay, so because you gotta apply for the job, and then they're gonna answer you. You need to read your emails and everything, and once you get the job, then they're gonna add you to all those group chats and everything. You're gonna get your schedules and group chats. I already said the group chats, but it's literally impossible to not to have a smartphone. Like, like you need to have, like, if you don't have a smartphone, then you basically don't exist. It's not about IDs anymore. Fuck ID. Who gives a shit about IDs? If you don't have an Instagram, you don't exist. Like and it is like having an Instagram is also important for, you know, getting the things that you want, like getting into places that you want. Because I saw an interview with Maya Hawke, and she is like Hollywood royalty. Her mom is Uma Thurman, her dad is Ethan Hawke. Like, that girl has some insane cinematography. She was in Stranger Things, she was in a Wes Anderson film, she was in a Quentin Tarantino film. And like, she goes to auditions, and the casting director tells her that, don't close your Instagram. I mean, when we, you know, hire someone, we're gonna need... Oh, I forgot that I didn't have any kind. Okay. And you know, if you delete it, then, you know, we're not going to be able to hire you, because we need someone with a higher, you know, the high Instagram following and everything, because, you know, they want to build an audience, because they would much rather spend that much money, that the money that they would normally spend on marketing and everything, to, you know, couple of A-listers that aren't even A-listers, that are only there because they're celebrities, but they're not real actors. And okay, I'm not gonna get in that. It's time for another, like, it's a topic for like another video and everything. But like, it is impossible to not to have like smartphone. Like, it is a luxury to be able to use a dumb phone, because like, you either need to be really rich, or you kind of need to be old, so that, you know, you spend your life working and you saved up enough money and you bought yourself a house. Like, oh my god, who can buy a house these days? And you bought yourself a house, and you only need your phone, and, you know, you're at home, you're doing cross stitch, you're doing crocheting, you're doing gardening, cooking, baking, you watch television, you watch, you know, that's all. You're old. If you're old, you only watch television or like read books and stuff, and you're just, you know, chilling at home. You don't need a phone. You only need your phone to like talk with your friends or relatives. Okay, that is when you can use a dumb phone. Like, and that is also a luxury. Having a house is a luxury, but like, having that whole state of mind and being is also a luxury. So having a smartphone is like, having a dumb phone is a luxury that not everyone can afford. Not most of us can afford. Like, it is literally impossible. And for like the people who says that, well, I want to like reduce my screen time and everything, well, there is no easy way for that. You just need to have some self-restraint. You need to learn how to live without it. Like, what you really need to do, in my tiny little humble opinion, is just close your social medias, because the only reason that social media matters that much is because you give meaning to it. Like, it's just a little site, just a little, you know, website. That's all. Instagram is just a tiny little website, and the only reason that it matters so much because you have like 5 different accounts, and you follow the same influencers and celebrities on, you know, 5 of your different accounts and everything. That's the only reason why it, you know, really matters. If you don't go there, if I don't go there, if your neighbor and mom doesn't go there, if your dad doesn't really give a shit about social media, then it won't mean a thing. The only reason that it means something, the Instagram followers and stuff means something, because people still keep going there and lets influencers affect their personal opinions. Like, even politics are about influencers and everything. Only like the other day they had the NATO thing, and they had influencers there. Like, not journalists who went to school for that, but influencers. God, everything is about social media followings these days. Even the whole ass governments are doing TikTok trends and stuff. So what you really need to do, you know, if you want some cleansing and everything, like some soul cleansing, then delete that Instagram account. Delete that, especially delete that TikTok. Like, definitely delete the TikTok. Instagram may stay, but you can, you know, go on it for like more than an hour a day, and that's it. You just need to show some self-restraint. Buy a coloring book. Don't buy a coloring book, they're boring. Buy yourself a 12 pack of oil pastels and a notebook and draw your own stuff. It's very therapeutic. I'm loving it. I have one, and then maybe I will show you my pictures and stuff one day. Maybe I can show you one now, you know, something that I like. Well, let's say, oh, this is one of my favorites. See, Draw stuff on your own. That's better, and you get to create something, because humans were created to be you created to create. So yeah, all you need to do is have some self-restraint. I also do want a flip phone. I especially want a Motorola Razr V3i, I think it's the name. I'm not really sure, but I can't afford it. I don't have the luxury because I'm not someone who's in demand. I mean, if I manage to be in demand one day, then I will definitely get one, but like not now. And you, unfortunately, if you're watching me, also are not in demand. So you can't just go, fuck everything, I'm getting a Nokia. You can't do that, unfortunately. So yeah, just try to have some self-restraint. Try to gain back your attention span. Trying to gain back your own brain. Stop renting it to, influencers and other celebrities and stuff. Just, it's your life, okay? Like, do not make other people be in charge of your own life. It's like, this is your story. Like, this is literally your only chance to be the main character. Can you imagine being a side character in your own life? Anyway, that sucks. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Love you. Bye.